Premier League burst into the scene with a bang, and yesterday it completed 18 glorious years of non-stop cricket and entertainment. This league has redefined the sports and captured the imagination of fans across the globe, and the celebration continues with not one but two big clashes today. First, we set our sight on the Pink City, Jaipur, where Rajasthan Royals lock horns with the Lucknow Super Giants in what promises to be a high-voltage clash starting at 7:30 p.m. IST. Can Sanju Samson's Rajasthan Royals get back to the winning ways at home, or Rishabh Pant's LSG emerge triumphant? And while we build up to that big match, all eyes are also on Ahmedabad, where Gujarat Titans are batting it out with Delhi Capitals in the crucial mid-table clash. We have got the team news, player battles, pitch reports and all the stats that matters. So let's get started. Rajasthan Royals face Lucknow Super Giants today in the IPL 2025 Sawai Mansingh Stadium in Jaipur. It has been a season of more lows than highs so far for the Rajasthan Royals, which has seen them accumulate only 4 points from 7 games they have played. Coming off a defeat in a super over against Delhi Capitals in their last outing, now an uphill task awaits them for the rest of this season's IPL. Multiple batting order changes and poor death bowling have been a story for Royals this season so far. Their season is slipping away, just 2 wins in 7 games. And now a big blow to Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson's fitness is in doubt. He hurt his side in the previous match. Coach Rahul Dravid says Samson felt pain. Scans have been done, and his availability depends on the reports they will get today. If Samson does not play, Riyan Parag may lead the Rajasthan Royals side. He had captained the side earlier this season in 3 matches, but that raises the question, who comes in for him? Shubham Dubey is an impact player, not a top-order batsman. Kunal Singh Rathore is a young keeper. Parag, Nitish and Dhruv Jurel could open in that scenario. RR also have a 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Talented but untested. This is a must-win for RR, or loss here can put their campaign in tatters. Talking about Lucknow Super Giants, are looking good so far. They have won 4 of their 7 matches. So far, a win today makes them to 10 points. Mayank Yadav is back from the injury. This is a big news. And talking about his stats, he could be a key for the LSG team. He wowed the fans last year with his raw pace and regularly clocked over 150 km/h last season. LSG's batting has been strong this season, and Nicholas Pooran, Mitchell Marsh have scored 652 runs combined. Ravi Bishnoi and Digvesh Rathi have done well with the ball this season. And Sanju Samson's fitness, as we know, that in doubt, so it's a big concern for them this season. And now let's take a look at the likely playing 11 for both the teams. Talking about first the LSG, here Adian Markram may be there, Nicholas Pooran, Shardul Thakur, David Miller, Digvesh Rathi, the spinner who is getting limelight this season. Mitchell Marsh scored too many runs for this team. And talking about Ayush Badoni is also there. So Abdul Samad may be featured again, and Avesh Khan and Ravi Bishnoi, and captain Rishabh Pant is there. So the season was not up to the mark for him as a player, but as a captain he has done exceptionally well for the team. And talking about the RR, yashasvi, jaiswal, Riyan Parag, Jofra Archer, Hetmyer, Sandeep Sharma, Nitish Rana, Dhruv Jurel, Vanindu Hasaranga and Mahesh Thiksana, the spinning duo. And Tushar Deshpande, we may see a change today, but we have taken him in the likely playing 11. And Sanju Samson, a fitness doubt is there. If he will be not playing for the RR, then who will come in for Sanju Samson remains to be seen in today's match. So big worry for the Rajasthan Royals outfit. Now, after the likely playing 11, now let's talk about the points table. Currently, the Delhi Capitals is at the top of the table with 10 points. In 6 matches, they won 5 and lost 1 match. It was against Mumbai Indians in Delhi. And Punjab Kings, after 7 matches, they are also at the with 10 points, they are at the 2nd place. Gujarat Titans, 6 matches, 4 wins, 2 losses and 8 points. And talking about the RCB, this season After 7 matches, they have 8 points with 4 wins. And LSG, after 7 matches, they have 8 points with 4 wins and 3 losses. Talking about at the next team, that is KKR, which is at the 6th place. After 7 matches, they have 6 points, 3 wins and 4 losses. Mumbai Indians, after 7 matches, 3 wins, 4 losses and 6 points they have, followed by Rajasthan Royals. They will try to break their losing streak. They have faced 3 consecutive losses. Sunrisers Hyderabad again derailing, facing their campaign derailed this season. Chennai Super Kings, after 7 matches, they have 4 points. So this was the situation of the teams in points table, and to help us decode all the action, momentum, swing and key player battles tonight, we are joined by Vimal Kumar, who brings both insight and experience to the table. Vimal, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on the show, and also joined by our correspondent Siddharth from Delhi and Laksh from Jaipur. First, coming to you, Vimal. We talk about first about the Rajasthan Royals. Already 3 consecutive losses, and now Sanju Samson is not there. So how big blow is Sanju Samson's potential absence for the Rajasthan, both as a batter and as a captain? If Sanju is ruled out, who would be ideal replacement in the 11, whether Vaibhav Suryavanshi, a 14-year-old, Shubham Dubey or Kunal Rathore? What do you think?
First of all, thank you so much for having me on your show. And if you ask me, Sanju Samson's absence is a big blow for Rajasthan Royals. And in fact, the day before yesterday, when they were in Delhi, and I met Sanju Samson for a brief, and when I asked him about his injury, he did not look too confident about playing in this match. And you could sense that, because that day when they lost against Delhi, a match they should have easily won. The match should not have gone in the super over against Delhi, because they had such a grasp over that match. But anyway, and after they lost that match, next day they were having meeting. I was in that hotel, in the Capitals hotel where they were staying. Rahul Dravid, obviously former India captain and former India coach, who won the World Cup. But the entire team, if you look that, they were still, were not, they just could not digest the fact that they lost the game in Delhi. But if you look from team's point of view, Rahul Dravid's point of view, Sanju Samson's point of view, this is the game, the do or die. Because obviously they are already, I think this might just work for Rajasthan Royals, because they have nothing to lose. Because if they lose today, then there is no possibility of them coming back in this tournament, because this if you because you already have shown the table, it is so competitive. So a B, obviously Sanju Samson, the way he was playing against Delhi, the way he started, it just looked like a formality to win but he just got, because he got injured and then he came out. So overall, Sanju as a batter, as a captain, both will be missed, and that has been one of the problems for Rajasthan Royals. Because if you look someone like Riyan Parag, who has been the stand-in captain, and he is not among the greatest of the forms. Last year he scored over 500 runs. That's why he was being seen as the next big player for Rajasthan Royals. But this time he has been struggling as a batsman, and now there is an additional responsibility, sudden responsibility of leading the team, a struggling team. So there is too much, going on. Rahul Dravid has himself been injured. He has been trying his best, but it has affected his movement and all those little things. So overall, I think this is the
Right.
game for it matters a lot for Rajasthan Royals.
Vimal, do you think that RR should risk playing 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi in a must-win game?
I think that they should, because if they had gone for that little kid in auction for more than 1 crore, so that they must have done their homework. And in this situation, these are the desperate situations. This is I think, if you look at the history of cricket, that is how you just blood in the youngster where nothing to lose, because nobody is expecting anything from Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
Right, right.
If he comes good, nothing like that. He can just rejuvenate the entire side. A youngster coming out without any burden, any baggage, just comes out and smashes the ball. Who knows? So Because in any case, the results have not gone so far in their favor. So why not give a youngster maybe in that just was thinking about the next season or something like
Right.
that.
So it will be a great move if they give a chance to Shurivanshi today. Siddharth, talking about the LSG, especially the Mayank Yadav returning from injury, how crucial his raw pace for the LSG bowling attack, especially at the death over, because we know that last year what kind of impact he brought in the game, two man of the matches in his first two matches, and towards the start of this season too, the LSG was struggling with their to collect their pace bowlers because many pacers are injured. Now he is back in the schemes of things. So what do you think his presence will make impact in today's game?
Oh, definitely, Narang. First of all, a very good evening to you. And Mayank coming back from injury is actually strengthening the entire LSG squad. And when we talk about LSG versus Rajasthan Royals here, Narayan, the thing is this, that first of all, the very fact that we have to understand here is that both the teams are fighting for the opposite goals. When you talk about the Lucknow Super Giants, they are trying really hard to make it to the playoffs, while when it comes to Rajasthan Royals, they just want to win. It's a do or die situation for them, you know, because you also mentioned it during the start of the show that after 3 consecutive blows to Rajasthan Royals, this is time then this is time when they can do or they cannot do. So yeah, home support is one thing which I certainly think that would work in favor of Rajasthan Royals, because it's always nice to play at your home. So yeah, home support I would say Rajasthan Royals will get. But when it comes to Lucknow Super Giants, and answering a question, Mayank returning from injury, and with the team in absolutely phenomenal form, this is the time when they have the capability of even defeating Rajasthan Royals at their own backyard. So this is something Rajasthan Royals will have to be really much aware about. The Sanju Samson led side will have to be aware about the fact that the potential which Lucknow Super Giants are having is immense, and they have to really go out of the way to actually win this tournament, because it's something happens when you lose back-to-back 3 matches, your morale goes absolutely down. But then there is a home support and also a zeal to win this encounter. So yeah, all in all, I would like to say that this particular encounter in Jaipur will certainly enthrall all the fans. It will give some good numbers on the board and also some good 4s and 6s out of the park, which is actually a USP of IPL. So yeah, the encounter would be really interesting. Only time could tell that which team will come out as victorious. But then yes, on one hand you have zeal of clinching the encounter, and on the other hand you have to continue the momentum of winning. So yes, we have to wait and see what happens in this particular match, Narayan.
Definitely, Siddharth, the home support will be there for the Rajasthan Royals today. And I'm also joined by Laksh from Jaipur. Laksh, a very warm welcome to our show. Laksh, talking about the first match, they lost here in Jaipur, and the way the home supporters were wanting that Rajasthan should win a match in their own backyard. So what kind of, we can say that the excitement is there among the fans in Jaipur right now?
Absolutely. The temperature is quite rising at the Rajasthan, and the Jaipur is especially experiencing high temperature. Yet about after the heat wave and high temperature, the excitement among the fans and about the Rajasthan Royals is not nevertheless. You can see behind me the fans, the lines are full of the fans. They are right here from last couple of hours in the queue to get into the stadium to watch and support their favorite team. If I talk about the stadium, because the Rajasthan Royals and the home ground stadium, the Saman Singh Stadium is a dual HS stadium. Preferably, it prefer for the batting side. Moreover, the batting team get the benefit of the pitch. Moreover, the team who choose to bat first in the toss get their benefit of scoring a good score, giving a good target to the next team. Moreover, it's supposed to that Rajasthan Royals will choose to bat first if they want the toss, and it will help the team to give a good score. If I talk about the matches between both of the team, the LSG and Rajasthan Royals, they have played 5 matches till now, and 4 matches have been won by Rajasthan Royals. So it's a big opportunity for Rajasthan Royals as well, because from last matches the Rajasthan Royals have been defeated, and it's a do or die situation. Moreover, if I say the Riyan Parag is in very better form, and it is supposed to get a good strike rate and a good score for the LSG, while they have that Shardul Thakur in LSG. Shardul Thakur is in a good form, and making the LSG's bowling side very strong. So it's gonna be a very interesting match, because both of the team are facing do or die situation. While talk about the fans are quite excited, and you can see right behind me how they are wearing the favorite tees of their team and right here to support their team.
Right, the fans are very excited ahead of this marquee clash in the IPL. Rajasthan need a desperate win here to make their campaign not end here only. And coming back to you, Vimal, with Jaiswal hitting form, should RR consider pushing him to be more aggressive in the power play to cover for the misfiring top order? And also, we can say that the way he played in the last 3 matches, scoring good runs for his team, his role will be crucial today?
I think yes. I think in the absence of Sanju Samson's, Jaiswal roles becomes even more crucial. And let be honest, in the first few matches, Jaiswal was not in his element, because if you look at the kind of player he is, and he is probably the only player right now who is at ease in all the formats, whether it's a test cricket. He got over 500, nearly 500 runs in Australia. He was picked for the Champions Trophy, although he did not go at the 11th hour. And then obviously T20, he was part of the World Cup team, and he has done quite well for Rajasthan Royals. The only thing, I think it will put more pressure on Jaiswal to, play, because as a team you would want someone like Jaiswal to stay till the end to get him good scores. So the moment you ask him, to go a little more aggressive, you are putting pressure on him. So I think the ideal situation for Jaiswal would be to just let him play his natural game, because he has shown maturity beyond his age, the way he takes the responsibility not only for Rajasthan Royals, for the Indian cricket team, which is not easy. He has just moved to Goa in the Ranji Trophy. So he's a confident young man. He has scored all over the world. And I think this now, if you look at now, since Sanju Samson is not there, Rajasthan desperately needs him to score a bigger score. But the only thing is that in every match, Jaiswal can't score.
We were talking about it's the top order, but talking about RR's middle order, the strike rate has been among the worst this season. So what tactical changes can they make to improve it? Do you think that some changes will be there, some new players will be there drafted in the middle order?
See, if you look at, they don't have really, and it's not only the top order or middle order. If you look at the entire team has been struggling. Even the bowling, if you look at, besides Jofra Archer, there is not a single bowler you can trust, and you think that they will get the wickets. Last year, if you just compare, last year they had Chahal, they had Ashwin. So there were a lot of like someone like Sandeep Sharma. He has been very successful campaigner for Punjab, for Rajasthan, but he is not in great form. So I think overall, if you look at it, it's not just one department. Rajasthan has been struggling in all departments. They are in fact more reliant on individual brilliance. That's why in the beginning I said that why not someone like Vaibhav Suryavanshi? If Rajasthan can hope to turn it around, they can only do it on the back of some individual performance. Someone like Shimran Hetmyer, he has been such an aggressive batsman, but we haven't seen quite a meaningful innings from him.
Right,
so overall, if you look at, they have to play as a unit. Like you just see the example of Delhi Capitals. They just scored over 200 runs against Gujarat Capitals, but not a single batsman got a 50. Everyone getting aggressive. 30,
so you mean to say everyone
40.
has to contribute in bits and pieces, so that even the strike rate is around 180 or 200, even the 30, 20, 40 runs will be enough to put a big total on the score, Vimal. But talking about, coming to you, Siddharth, IPL has completed 18 glorious years yesterday. So what's your take on it? How the journey panned so far from the first season to here? How you look the whole journey, Siddharth?
Oh, definitely. It has certainly Narayan transformed the way people look at cricket from its initial year to now. It's 2025, and every time IPL happens, it always comes up with something new. Be it technology, or be it the showers of sixes and fours, or be it crowd cheering for their favorite teams, of donning those jerseys. It is something exceptional, and this is something, a product of India, which is recognized in the entire world. When it comes to cricket, every federation, every organization, every player, they just crave to actually talk about IPL. And when it comes to the biggest players in the entire world, you see them playing in the IPL, and you see their real potential. And even in their country, they talk about the Indian Premier League. So this is a product of India, which is talking on the global map now. And every player, each and every even the veterans and the legends are talking about the IPL, because of the money that it gives to its players, the money it invests in the matches, and for the craze which people have for the IPL. And over the years that we have seen, and it's not just that is something grown over the years. We have seen it since the first edition of IPL, that how crazy people were for this particular tournament. And in India, like I always say, Narayan, cricket is never a game. It is considered as a religion. And when too many players from diverse backgrounds they come and play in one team, it becomes all in all a very exciting tournament. So yes, IPL is something that everyone talks about, and everyone wants to see, and everyone wants to play in. Narayan.
Great. But talking about today's games, Vimal, Ravi Bishnoi has dominated the Shamran Hetmyer in T20s. And should LSG hold him back, especially to counter Hetmyer's entry point? Because it's a matter of debate where Hetmyer should come. And top of the order, if you take a look, Rajasthan Royals, the batting is too one-dimensional. His entry point can change something for Rajasthan Royals too?
Yes, Narayan, before I come back to that question, in fact, I would just like to add on what you asked in the previously. What does it mean for India IPL? Now it has become an adult. I don't know how many of you are aware, because I was one of those journalists, the only journalist probably who covered the first game in Bangalore when the first game was played, and now this is the 18th season. So I will just talk about the first season, the first game when we were covering in Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Kolkata Knight Riders. There were three gentlemen from England. They had come to cover this game, and they were just mocking India. They were saying that, and I still remember one of the correspondents, Stephen Brankley from the Independent, and there were two other guys from the Telegraph, and probably one from Times, and they were just saying that India is just spoiling cricket. They were just like purists, test cricket and all that. And I remember having said to them, because I was just a young reporter, I said that, when India won the World Cup 1983 and it changed the, the overall, the game, the way, especially one-day cricket, same thing can happen with the IPL, because once India embrace any product of IPL, they can take it to the next level. And even if I said that, I'd never imagined that 18 season down the line, this will become such a great success story. And if I keep traveling to the other part of the world for cricket, and everyone wants to play in the IPL, even the non-cricketing nations, they have heard about it. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was in Firozshah Kotla just to cover this game. And I saw a lot of foreigners, especially people coming from Argentina, Brazil, all these students. And I was surprised, and I asked them, why you guys are here? So they said, for cricket. I said, but you guys, your team is not playing cricket.
One more important thing is that,
have a feel for
you
IPL.
mentioned about the journalists there, that if you talk about the leagues if England has the English Premier League and Spain has the La Liga, but the viewership of IPL is far more than those football leagues which are dominant all over the world. Even the UEFA, the viewership of IPL is more than that of the Champions League matches. So it shows that what kind of impact IPL has put on the world map. So coming back to you, Lakshya, one thing is that as you mentioned about the what kind of atmosphere is there in Jaipur regarding the this match, especially. So what do you think that you must have talked to some fans? So what are they are hoping today? Which player from the Rajasthan Royals is going to hit most runs for the team? Who are the players to watch out for them today?
Absolutely, absolutely. As well said by one of my friends that the cricket is not a game; it's a religion, right, in India, and it doesn't matter whether you are a hardcore cricket fan or not. But when it's about IPL, when we are talking about different teams of IPL, everyone becomes the hardcore fans of cricket. You can see right behind me, fans are still coming into the stadium. Yet the temperature is soaring in Rajasthan. After the heat waves and rising temperature, the excitement right in the crowd and the fans is not at all less. The crowds are and the fans are wearing their favorite tees, and they are right supporting Sanju Samson, because yet he's not very well, and I'm not very sure that he's playing or not. But Riyan Parag is also hitting very hard during last matches, and as I said that this is a do or die match for Rajasthan Royals.
Definitely, right.
From last matches, the Rajasthan Royals have not played very well, but during this match, it's expected that Rajasthan Royal will give a good target, because the pitch of SMS Stadium is
right, Laksh,
very
and the way you mentioned
friendly
that
for the batting
it's important
side.
or
Yeah.
do and die match for the Rajasthan Royals, because they have only won 2 matches so far in the tournament. So that's all in our special preview of the Rajasthan Royal and Lucknow Super Giant clash. A must win for the Rajasthan and the golden opportunity for the Lucknow Super Giant to, we can say, the consolidate their position in the points table. Thanks Vimal, thanks Siddharth, and thanks Laksh for giving your perspective on this important match, and thanks to our viewers also for watching our show. Hopefully you enjoyed the show, and for all the international updates, keep watching DD India. Namaskar.